Hey folks, Nas here. Got another episode of Medieval Dynasty. Getting ready to build a house so we can actually try and recruit a villager to come help us at our settlement. Possibly 2 villagers, we will see. But what I did, if you remember when we were trying to place the smithy, I kind of wanted to place it off in this area here, but we have these little stone deposits that require a pick. So what I did is I went around with my pick. I picked them all, both. There were 3 deposits right here. So I was hoping that I could pick the deposit and get the rock and stuff out of it, because it gave me rock and limestone. Hoping that I could place the new house that I was building for the recruits. Hoping it would place right there, but unfortunately it will not place over these stones. Now, it would be nice if maybe they allowed that to happen, because you can go and chop down a tree, which is also a resource. And then, as far as I know, you can place your house on top of that tree stump, and it causes that tree stump to disappear, and it will not produce a tree anymore. So in my thinking, stone should be the same way. It is also a resource that you can mine, just like gathering a tree. You should be able to place a building over it, and of course it allows that particular resource to go dormant and no longer produce. But it is what it is. The game is still early access. Matter of fact, we are alpha 1.1.10 or something like that. So the game is clearly still in early development, and it's a great game. It is a great game, especially as early in development as they are. But anyway, so what I ended up doing is placing our new little house behind my house. Now granted, it's not going to give you a great view, because out this window I'm going to be staring at the other corner of the other house. Not that big of a deal, in my opinion. Maybe we can upgrade this later on or something, and maybe make this a solid wall and make this a window or something. But no worries, it doesn't bother me too much. But I was able to get it placed really close, actually, to this one here. So it'll be, a little bitty path between both of these buildings. It doesn't appear to have a bunch of straw or grass or bushes like is growing up here. It's the only thing I kind of wanted to get rid of this. I don't really like these bushes, and there's nothing I can do to get rid of them. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I have like 0 logs. I think I've got a couple of logs in my inventory. Nope, actually I don't. I don't even know how many I've got in the storage. But we don't have trees growing nearby. What do I got? Oh, I got 5 logs here. Let's take those. We don't have a lot of trees growing nearby. So put that there. So I have to kind of go out a little bit and gather. I haven't been bothering chopping down these little birch trees, because it takes the same amount of hits to chop down a birch tree as it does to chop down a maple tree, and you get half the amount of logs. So a birch tree only gives you 2 logs, a maple tree gives you 4 logs. If you're building up where there's a lot of pine trees, there's pine trees on the other side of the lake there, pine trees give you 3 logs. And again, same amount of hits with the axe to chop those down. But since it's getting dark and it's going to be hard to see, what I'm going to do is I'll cut the video. I'm going to go and gather logs, and I'm going to get this little house built. And then, depending on whether it's daylight yet, I'll sleep and come back, and we will go out and maybe try and check off some more things on this chapter 6 if we come across anything that we can kill. And then we're also going to go and see if we can recruit somebody. I know we started talking to somebody in a town. I just don't remember which town or who we talked to. So maybe we can find them, maybe not. But at least we can find somebody to recruit. And I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to put them, whether I'm going to put them on farming or if I will put them on the hunting lodge or whatnot. But anyway, let me go chop down some trees and I'll be back in a little bit with a completed second house. See you shortly. Alrighty folks, it is morning on day 3 of spring, right? Spring? Yes. And I got the second house done and adjusted my own house as well. Built a little wash tub outside this new house. I wanted to place a wash tub outside mine, like right here, but it wouldn't let me. I guess it's too close to the roadway here, the path. And then of course I said, okay, well let me put it around on the corner right here, but it wouldn't because of this stone outcropping here. And then it would have been in the middle, and I'm like, nah, I don't like that. So I just went ahead and put it over here. I can still use it. I don't know if new villagers or anybody else could use it. But on my house, we had talked about the window here was looking at the corner of the house behind us. So I actually destroyed this wall and then rebuilt it as a solid wall with no window. And then I removed this wall, which was solid, and put a window in it. So now we've got a little bit better view out the front. Don't really care too much about looking out the back because it's just this guy's house here. And then, of course, the resource storage right there. Now in this new house, it did have a window here which was looking at the backside of the resource storage, so I scooted the window over a little bit and added the window here and in this corner and here. It originally came with the window right there. So this guy here, or this particular hut here, is going to have, you know, a decent view of, you know, the crops and then off this direction here. Not that it makes a difference or makes anybody else happier or not happy, but I think it looks better. I could have upgraded and done, you know, either more logs or more stone, and we'll probably do that later on. But because we don't have a ton of logs around this area, getting logs in here is going to be kind of a pain in the butt. So until we can get a wood cutting building or something off in the forest with a resource shed or resource building, storage building out there to make it easier, because the resource storage buildings chests are shared, so that would make it easier to help get logs. Now I have noticed that the woodcutters are not very fast at collecting logs, or anything for that matter, but over time it does help. Now we are definitely going to need some logs when we recruit somebody, because they are going to start utilizing firewood right away. So I'm going to end up, I'll gather some logs and stuff off camera and turn them into firewood and put them in the resource storage, so they have access to it. Otherwise they're going to utilize all our sticks, and I don't really want to do that again because we don't have a lot of trees around. And now granted, I could go around and just farm sticks on the ground and stuff like that, which isn't that big of a deal. So anyway, let's see here. Where's all of my stuff? Why is my wood spear? Okay, so I've only got 4 wood spears. Now I'm not sure, I don't remember who we were talking to originally, because I know we talked to a few people in a few towns to recruit, but I don't remember who we talked to. So, because, oh, see, now there's quests. There's like 4 quests up. 4 quests? Yeah. So let's go to these towns up behind us, since they are the closest. Maybe we can see what one of these quests are, or 2 of these quests are, and maybe we can do those this episode as well. but I know that we're definitely going to need some firewood to keep this guy going. Now, firewood is used more in the winter than it is in the summer, and then the small, simple houses, they utilize even more firewood while living in those until you upgrade them or whatever, and then I guess they utilize less firewood, which would make sense. But let's see who we have over here. Now, I know that I don't want... So if I start recruiting, I would like to either recruit all men or all women at this point in time, because once I get a wife, I've noticed in my last game, as soon as I told my wife that we were ready to have a child, that there was another woman in the settlement that also became pregnant with whoever she was living with. So then I had my wife, while she was pregnant and raising the child, I also had a second villager who was pregnant and then of course raising the child, and they don't do any work during that time. You can't assign them to do anything as far as I know. I know while they're raising the child, it clearly states in the game that they won't work. Now, while they're pregnant, I don't know. So during that particular time. But I now have my wife and a second villager who I can't tell them to do anything until they're done raising the child. So I've kind of learned, because I had men and women in the settlement. So I think I'd rather have either all women or all men until after I have my first child. And then I'll introduce somebody of the opposite sex, and then they can have a child after that. Let's see. I mean, if I can get a wife, that would be great at first. If that was the case, I didn't need to build that shed. So anyway, let's close this out. Let's hit Alt to see. Oh yeah, see, this gal has a 6 on farming and husbandry, and it looks like that gal across the way does too. Let's gain some of our stamina back, because that uses up stamina. Now let's get this back up. Now she's got a 4, 5, 6, 2, 4, 5. The other one is 2, 2, 6, 3, 3, 3. So I think I'd rather talk to this gal here. She's got some higher stats in other areas as well. So hunting is a 5, crafting is a 5, excavation is a 4. Yeah, this gal would be a little more versatile. She's only at a 50, so hopefully, you know what, let's do this. We are going to quick save before we even talk to her, so if we get negative replies or something, we can reload and go from there. So now we're going to talk to her. We are going to... Hey, do you have a minute? Gossip and hunting. Both questionable on these people here. Now, I believe she had a decent hunting thing, so let's see. Let's go with hunting. Okay, she kind of liked that with the 2%, so that's good. We can keep it going. So let's go with... Let's actually get out of this. We're going to quick save since we did get her up. We're going to talk to her again. 3, how have you been? How's the job? Okay, how is the job, that is usually a negative response. How have you been lately? That's usually pretty good. Oh good, that got us 10 points, so we're up to 62% now. Is she... She's not part of this settlement, so she's not married. I wonder how come the approval, or not the approval, the affection didn't show up. Interesting. Okay, so let's see. Hey, let's see. We're gonna get out of this again. Do another quick save. Talk to her again. And 3. Hey, do you have a minute? Nice weather we're having today. And how have you been? Okay, so we got a 10 for how have you been. So we're gonna go with that one again. Hey, that gets us to 72. I don't understand why the affection isn't showing up, because it gives me the option to say, tell you something beautiful lady, which is a flirt. Okay, so let's see if we can just get her to go to the settlement anyway. Let's go here, quick save. Let's see, 2. I'm creating a new settlement. I'm looking for good people willing to join me. So we can get her to the settlement. Sounds like what I was looking for. With pleasure. Great, see you there. Now, inhabitants. Okay, so she's going to be on her way over there. Let's chop down some logs here to take back with us so we can at least have some firewood going. There we go. Did it drop any feathers? Yeah, there's a feather right there. Is that the only feather it dropped? Looks like it. Want to make sure to pick up the feathers when you're chopping down trees, because until you get a gatherer, that's the only way you get feathers so you can make arrows and stuff. Is there another maple tree on the way? Let's see. Yeah, it looks like there might be. Where's our village? Our village is over there. Let's go chop down this maple tree. That'll give us 8 logs, which we're going to turn into firewood right away. Did that give us? Yeah, it's a feather right there. Good. Chop, chop. There we go. I think there was a quest back in that village and I didn't go look. Oh well. Let's see. Any more feathers? I don't see any more feathers. How much weight am I carrying? I got a little bit more I can carry. Let's get this last one right. What is that? Oh, those are going to be aspen. Or aspen. Those are going to be birch trees. Drop, drop, drop. Was there any feathers? Oh yeah, right at my feet. Sweet. Now, sometimes with the feathers you get anywhere from like 0 to like 3 or something. Hey, come back here. Oop, that's heavy. That's heavy. Let's craft us up a couple of spears. Let's see if that keeps us from being overburdened. Oh, one more spear and we'll be good to go. Okay, so we're going to do that. We'll run back to the storage shed. We're going to have her, first we're going to assign her a job, which I am probably going to put her on gatherer. That's what I'm thinking. So let's go hit tab, go to management, see she has no food. Okay, well that's definitely not good. So let's grab some of, oh, the food storage. I definitely need that. Okay, let's take some of this meat. We're going to take half this meat. Oh shoot, overburdened. I wonder if she'll grab meat out of the resource storage because we didn't do a food storage yet. Darn it. Right, let's put that in there. And put that in there. Now let's see if she's still saying no food. She's still saying no food. Oh, well crud, I gotta get a, I guess I gotta get a food storage built. Dang it, I didn't think about that. So the resource, hunting. Okay, so we're gonna put her in here. Assign. Yeah, see, she's got a 5 in hunting, so I'm good with that. And we're going to put her on gather. So maybe she will. No, wait a minute. So gathering, she was a 4. Didn't that just show me a 5 in that very same symbol? Didn't it? Yeah. Oh, no, there's gathering right there. Sorry. Hunting there. Okay, no worries. She's got no food, though, so this blows. So we gotta build a food storage. I gotta hurry up and do that before we lose her. And we've only got 2 logs available. Food storage takes what? Resource. No, not resource. Storage. Storage. Food storage. We need... It says we have 9... Oh, I've got logs on me. Okay. So, I can at least get that going. Now, where are we going to put the food storage at? Where's... I don't have a hammer on me. Dang it. Okay, I was kind of unprepared for this. And... there. We're going to put that in 4. That in 7. There we go. So we got our hammer. Dang it. Dang, dang, dang. So we need to do a food storage. Now, I wonder if we could fit the food storage here. I wonder if that'll fit right there. Let's see. Build that. Storage, food. Oh, yeah, it'll fit there. That fits pretty good, actually. So let's see. Here, maybe? Literally put it right behind that, right? Maybe? Or do I want it next to the barn? So I was going to do a fence next to the barn, but I may not have to with this. I think we'll just... Jeez, I don't know what I want to do. I think I want to do it here. Literally right on the back side of that. And that'll create like a little alleyway back there. Just like that. Yeah, see, so we still got our little alleyway there. I don't really have to worry about a fence, so to say, if I right here. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. You know, we could put a fence or something back across here, maybe. Okay, so 1 log stick, so it's logs and sticks, logs and sticks, logs and sticks, lots of logs and sticks. Okay, I'm gonna go and gather some logs, and I'm gonna get this thing built. Hopefully, before we lose our new little villager we just got. Holy Toledo, that's crazy. So 42, no food, still no food. Hopefully, she gathers some food. Alrighty, so I will be back in a little bit. Hopefully, we still have a villager. Alrighty, folks, we got the food storage up, and let's see. Bring my little torch up here. And I put some roasted meat in it, and we open this tab and go to management. Now granted, we almost we almost lost her, but she doesn't have any needs right now, so we got her foods met and everything, so that's good. Now I need to put some firewood. Let me get a little bit of firewood build here. Craft. Oh, I don't have any logs on me. Did I use all my logs? I don't have any logs in here, do I? Or did I put them back? Oh, I did. Okay. Let's get those out. Let's craft up some logs before she uses up all our sticks. So I believe each time you craft firewood, it gives you 4. Yes, it gives you 4. So that way there. Now the firewood has to go into the resource storage, that way she can utilize that. Otherwise she's going to start telling us she has no wood. Now I've clearly got to go and farm up some more wood, some more logs to put in there as firewood. That way she does not run out. And then she will utilize this building here, which... I have no idea where she's at. Let's see if we can open the map and see where she's at. I have no clue where she's at. But anyway, I put her on gathering, didn't I? Yeah, gather. So her mood's gone up 3% since I put food in that food storage, because when I got it done, she was at 29%. So she's at, excuse me, she was at 26%. So now she's at 29%. Oh, she's 30. Wow. How old am I? Back. I'm 19. Holy cow. Got us a cougar here. But anyway, thank goodness we got that build. I completely forgot about having that food storage, so they had access to food. And then we're going to go and sleep, and then we should be able to harvest some of this stuff, if not all of it. And maybe make some kind of stew or something like that. Do I have any pottage on me? Or no, I don't have any food on me. Oh, see, we have some berries here. I'm going to take these berries and put them over in the food storage, because she'll eat these berries before she eats the roasted meat. So how they end up eating out of the food storage is literally by alphabet. So whatever is closest to the top that's edible, they will eat that. I don't think that they eat the mushrooms, so you don't have to worry about them being poisoned or anything. So like, they will eat all of the berries over the roasted meat until the berries are gone. But it's fixing to be the new season, and berries are going to be of plenty, and I am actually probably going to go out and harvest my own berries just to fill that up quite a bit, so they're not eating up all the meat right away. That way it'll help us stay on top of the food storage going into winter and stuff, the next winter. But anyway, we've gotten our villager, wherever she may be, and we've gotten her just barely. Okay, there we go. She's no longer got the red nasty face. She's at 30%. But we've got her needs met right now, and we've got her house built. We got the food storage built. And we're getting ready to do these crops. I will probably take care of these crops between videos. But I think we're going to cut the video here, and I will see you folks in the next one. Please make sure that you hit the like button, leave a comment if you would like to. Leave a comment, talk about the video, or tips or tricks that you have that you saw that we could have done or can do different in the future. That way I know about it, and anybody that watches the video knows about it. If you hadn't hit that subscription button yet, please do so. It really helps the channel out a lot, and I would greatly appreciate it. And you folks take care, and we'll see you in the next one. Happy hunting.